like, okay, welcome to everybody. We are going to have a really fun educational meeting here tonight. It is the 18th of April. Oh, my first dog was born on April 18th, many, many years ago. What a thought. What a thought.
Paul Revere's famous ride happened on the 18th of April in 75.
Well,
Hardly a man
little
is now
known
alive.
fact, Ruth, that is an amazing thing to understand. I did not know that.
I memorized that in 5th grade. Can you believe I still? Oh God.
Well, I'm proud of you for remembering it. That's wonderful.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Well, so hey Maggie, glad to see you. So all right, ladies and maybe gentlemen are going to show up someday. You never can tell. What else? Now, Ruth has just entertained us with a lot of information about her family. What did you call it? The quincentennial,
Quinquennial reunion.
quinquennial family
Reunion.
reunion, which involves how many people?
Sometimes anywhere from 3 to 500 people.
300 to 500 people at a family reunion. That's bigger than my family reunion.
Right.
I just gotta say that.
What can I say?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so much fun. Who else has some
Please.
entertaining thoughts for tonight? Who else has had if it can be about Mary Kay if you'd like, or maybe just tell us what's going on in your life.
Kind of a damn day. Rained here, got cold. I don't know.
It rained, it's raining. So how is the weather in St. Louis? I mean, besides raining cold, when you say cold, how cold is it?
It just cooled off because it was super humid today. It was really hot. It just cooled down. It's not cold.
Oh,
But
okay.
it was, the storms were looking pretty bad again. If those things come back, I may not last. I don't know.
Oh, you mean the power goes out, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. That happens in Illinois too.
Yeah, it's a thing here.
We don't, although I read today that 911 is not active right now in Las Vegas.
Why?
Well, we don't know. Apparently, according to the news report, we don't have 911. Now, Henderson, they said that you can text 911. I just read this thing about 20 minutes ago. I went, oh, okay.
Yeah, it started in Henderson and then flowed over, I think, in the Las Vegas. I don't know.
Oh, see, Melissa, you're right on top of it. Knowing what's going on. Oh my gosh. Well, so what else? What other fun things are happening with your Mary Kay? We're gonna have interviews today with Cynthia and with Beth. It's gonna be really a lot of fun. But just what else? Anyone else? Maggie, anything special happening?
I did have a facial on Monday, which was fun.
Great.
So I think it was a $111 facial. So it's always a good start, right? She's actually, what's really exciting is she wants to transition all of her skincare over to Mary Kay as she runs out of her Clinique products. So that's really exciting. I love converting Clinique users. It's one of my favorite things to do. So that's really fun.
So a lot of times Clinique users are very loyal. Well, any can. So how did you get her to try Mary Kay?
You know how I get people to do anything? I treat them in PT first. And they're like, oh, you sell Mary Kay. Tell me about it. Because they already know I care. Then they want to know what I know, right?
Oh, great statement. I like that.
That's why usually my best clients are my literally best clients. They also usually send me all their family members.
Aha.
Only if they like family members. I should make that caveat because we know.
I would have to agree with that statement. If they know you care, they're gonna want to know what you know.
Yeah.
I think
Beautiful.
within the aspect, not just with Mary Kay, but with just even I don't know if I'm speaking to a lot of believers, but that's even with our faith. With people who know that we care about them and we have a great heart and spirit, they're gonna listen to what we have to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely the truth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I'm working at the vet and it works that way at the vet too.
Yeah, well, you're right. At the veterinary's office, yes, little
Exactly.
Angel has her appointment tomorrow. She's not excited. She doesn't know. She doesn't know yet.
She'll know when you drive up.
I know. So my girlfriend, maybe this is my big news for this week. My girlfriend who trains volunteers at the SPCA in Austin, Texas, she described to me how to get a dog that would want to be in the car.
Hmm.
Because my dog does not want to be in the car. She can put on the brakes like anything. And Stephanie, my stepdaughter's dog, is about the same, whines the whole way. So we're working on behavior modification for dog car skills.
Hmm.
Maybe we can apply that to Mary Kay somewhere. I don't know.
Nancy, that's like an OT thing. Like, honestly, right?
What? I
That
didn't
sounds
hear
like
you.
an OT thing.
An OT thing? Well, oh, I don't know. All I know is you have to use treats that are so valuable. You can't use any treats. You've got to have incredible treats. Anyway, moving right along. So, you know what? I'm going to jump right into my slideshow because I've got a lot of information. I've got a lot of things I want to share tonight. And then we get to talk with two people that are going to give us some great introspection about building your business. But let me get this going first, because I'm going to do a repeat here of the fact that we are once again, I know there's a way to do this. Maggie, you always find this. There's a way to, oh, there it is. I think that's it. All right, so for last month, we have been running in the state number 6 or number 7 since January, which was a jump because last year it was another 10 or 11. Now, I'm going to be honest, some of the big hitters have moved out of state. So some of that has to do with it, but I'm very, very proud of this. And so I really want to keep us going at this level. Last month was really great, and I was really pleased because a lot of people stepped up because of double credit. So yay for our unit. I'm very, very proud of our unit. We have incredible Lucille Gomez, who I thought was going to be here tonight. I don't know where she is. She's probably on the road somewhere. But Lucille is new team member, Maggie, who had her great start, or she had her debut, I'm sorry, last Saturday on Zoom, and has started with her first bundle, and I can't wait for you to meet her. Maggie, tell everybody just a little bit about Lucille.
Well, Lucille does send her regards. One of she ended up so she has water issues. Apparently she is a water sign, and whenever there's big transitions in her life, she has water issues. So last week she had flooding in her basement, and today her hot water heater wouldn't turn on to hot water, so she was 20 minutes late for her physical therapy appointment because she wanted to shower first. Poor thing. Anyway, I should have told her I don't care, just come, but whatever. Anyway, so she is lovely. When I met her, I just fell in love with her. So she found me in the phone book for not the phone book, but the basically the listing for her insurance company for a physical therapist in her local area. And when she came to me, she was a year and a half out of having a knee injury. And nobody had been able to help her so far. And I'm telling you guys, all her knee needed was love, literally. And I told her that. She knows her knee just needed love. And what I really thought about her was that what she could really use was the opportunity to choose if she wanted to be part of an incredible group of women that lift each other up. Especially after she described to me a little bit of what she goes through as an art teacher in elementary school. You know, some teachers are really nice, some teachers aren't. So she was really excited to actually be here and to meet all of you because she knows that having a great tribe is really, really enhances life. Anyway, so she's been an art teacher for many years. She used to own her own yarn shop actually for a while. She has 2 twin boys that are 19 years old, and she's engaged to be married next year. So that's Lucille.
Wow.
Wow.
And I'll tell you,
And I adore her.
Wow.
I'm glad to know, I mean, I'm sorry that she's not here, but I'm glad to know that something's going on because I think she is just the most beautiful lady. I'm very, very excited to be working with her as our unit and to welcome her in for all of us because we have We have a great tribe. We have a great tribe, guys. We do. So let's give Lucille an applause because maybe she'll look at this video later.
Oh yeah, she really would like the link. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Very good, very good.
As soon as-
Okay, some
Maggie,
reminders.
Maggie, wait a minute. Maggie, as soon as you said art teacher, I fell in love, okay?
Yay.
Believe me, Lucille is right brain. She's a high eye. You know, I'm all over that. This is I mean, this is really, really kind of fun. You're right, Ruth. Absolutely. Okay, there is a challenge here. I don't know how many of you are working on this. If you did Consistency Club, you got a flyer about this, and the idea is there's still time, absolutely, to be one of the winners. Well, anybody can be a winner. Okay, so I'm going to suggest, and if you want to know where this is, you can go to the Facebook page and print this up. Okay. Or if you want me to send it to you, I will do that directly because there are many ways, you know, for 13 little raindrops, there are many things that you can ways to achieve your 13 raindrops. So I can send you a coffee gift card. Wouldn't that be fun? You know? So tracking, well, you know what, Beth, you and Maggie track a lot. Tell me, what does this help you to keep focused on what you're doing?
It helps me because I like to know what I'm doing. So I'm going to make sure I'm covering all the bases. That's why it helps me. I can check things off.
Okay, so this gives you a balance of the various aspects of your business.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Well, there's another opportunity in case you really want to focus on building your team, and that is when you talk 10 people, talk to 10 people about looking at our business. And you know, well, Maggie, you've been doing this. If you go to, if you talk to someone about our business, how would you go about doing that?
Usually now I just say, what questions do you have about the business? If you ask me 5 questions, you get entered into the raffle for this beautiful, for $500. Or I always look at the beautiful handbag, but I guess they can't get the handbag unless they join my team, right?
Right.
I really like the handbag.
Yeah, it's $500.
What I did with Lucille is really what I love about most really about Mary Kay is not just the heart of Mary Kay, but the fact that it is a sisterhood, you know? So, you know, it depends on what motivates them. I try to tap into a little bit of that.
Okay, so but the bottom line is you're asking them specifically, ask me at least 5 questions about our business, right? Okay, and then then there's a follow-up, and you can do that with the follow-up link. Okay, because you do want to, you know, you don't want to just because you do want to ask the important question. And I'm going to be honest, when I started doing my team building, I was afraid to ask, so what do you think? Is this something you would like to jump in and do? Because I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what if they do? What if they say yes? What if they say no? I don't know how to handle that. Okay, so that was always a concern of mine. And once I decided I was going to do it anyway because I really, really wanted my red jacket. I said, I'm going to ask. And then with the first person, she was a flight attendant I'd met on a flight to Dallas. And she happened to be in town. She lived in Florida, but she flew out of Chicago. And I had coffee with her or something because I guess she'd been buying from me. And I said, so what do you think? And she said, I think I'm going to do this. And I went,
Now what?
Right.
Oh, okay, great. Then finally I got into my car and started screaming. But you know, it's always it's that question kind of stops people. So if you ask 10 people to ask you 5 questions about our business, and you make that request, is this something you'd love to, you know, I'd love to have you on my team. Is this something you'd love to join in with me? Even if 10 people say no, you are going to become much more comfortable. Okay, so I'm just throwing it out there. This is another way to earn some beautiful earrings, by the way, this month, and there's still time. Okay, and one more way that you can earn awards this month. I know I'm giving you plenty of opportunity. is to do faces, 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 faces. So Maggie, you did a face, and Beth, I think you've been doing faces too, haven't you?
Yes, I've done a couple. A lot of
So you
mine have
did-
been working with my, excuse me, the chemo packs and getting reorders. That's what a lot of mine has been.
Okay, okay. All right, and we're going to talk about that. But so what happens, just in a quick review, what happens when you do faces with your relationship with people? I guess I should be more specific.
We usually talk.
Yes, you do. And
We talk about the product. We talk about what's going on in their lives. We talk about what's going on in my life. Basically, we
you
just
build it. Yeah, you build that relationship, and it's a much stronger relationship than just having, having people just buy product. We love it when people buy products. I mean, I'm not putting that down. But when you actually do the makeover part, even if it's an on the go, for 20 minutes or something, that's just super.
yeah.
Because it just ties that relationship a little bit more. Besides, you get to give people more information. So Maggie, you said you did a $111 facial this week. What did she get, and how did you go about presenting that?
I did just like you would a party. I mean, I didn't have my flip chart with me because we guys know I'm not that organized. But what we did was we ended up winning over because I think I know she's in her 60s or late 50s, and so we went over the repair set. And her big concern, she already came in knowing that she didn't like the way her foundation matched. And we know that we don't usually do a custom foundation matching other than the CC creams at the initial appointment. But I had a bunch of samples with me, and that was really kind of what her intention was. So, but I'm like, well, first we gotta try the skincare to see, because your foundation will never look right if what's underneath isn't quite right either. And so she tried the skincare, and I had all the benefits of that. And then we, went through the foundation matching of striping. And then I gave her the color card, and we arranged for in 2 weeks to have her a color consultation.
Okay, so you did a makeover and you scheduled the follow-up appointment. Awesome. Good for you. That's really, really important. So did you use a flip chart?
No, I left it at home. Well, first of all, we don't have a flip chart for the repair, right?
Okay, right.
So I do, there was actually at one of the events, I got the before and after pictures. So what I was told at, like, oh gosh, guys, it was the fall advance. That was what it was. Is that if you have before and after pictures, that really sells a product, especially in person. So I have a couple before and after pictures. If I had my bag, I'd show you, of the repair line. So just the repair line, and then also in addition to the what is it, our resurfacer, the facial peel. And I did show her those, but she already came in kind of already being half sold. She was already sold in because she knew, that was kind of helpful. But really getting the foundation shade to be perfect was really helpful. And guys, I don't know how much foundation matching you've done. I've done like 5 people, just straight up, okay? So what I mean is all you do is you set your intention and you pray, God, help me find the right shade because I don't know what I'm doing. And I left my shade finder at home too, because we both know how organized I am. Therefore, I will tell you when they took, so I started at beige 150. And no, sorry, beige 120 because that's what her foundation matched to. And I'm like, we matched to beige 190. It was my second guess. So let me tell you, God does work on foundation matching. He absolutely does. He's tried that. When you don't know, you don't know.
That was excellent. That was excellent. What I'm going to suggest is, because Maggie, you have done makeup for over the years, you've done quite a few makeovers. So the flip chart, you were pretty much okay without the flip chart, just because you're comfortable doing a presentation. So just a little bit more question. Did you talk at all about some of the things in the flip chart, about the company, about your eye story, some of the things like that?
No, I was not that organized, but I did use the book. Whenever I don't remember my flip chart, I'll use the book. And I don't know if you guys have heard about the party book where you just go through the lookbook and try things. So what's fantastic about the lookbook is it has like the page for the eye stories, a little page about the company. And then, so I tried to use that a little bit, and also it has some things about the products specifically. So like if you don't remember the specific worlds, like if you're with the 3D and you are the what is it, our miracle set, and you don't remember the word resveratrol, it is there. So there's always those little keys for you to help you out if you're in a pinch. And you're fantastic at organizing your go bag. But she knew a little bit about my eye story only because that's how I booked her to begin with. But I
Okay.
did not have to, I did not end up going to the company, and I will remedy that at her second appointment.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, because once you do enough of these, you're just gonna always keep in mind that you want to talk to people about purchasing product, about booking in a party, and about our business opportunity. These are the three things you always want to work with as you do a presentation, even if it's an on-the-go appointment, right? That's like, please, yeah, keep going with that. All right, so there's still time. I mean, seriously, if you did 3 parties with 5 people apiece, I mean, we're only halfway through the month. You could do this, and you could get those cute pens. Or sometimes I substitute pens for other prizes that I happen to have because I have a huge prize closet. And so I send other stuff. So, all right. So that's available to you too. So think about that. This is also a great opportunity. I know I'm going to be honest, I haven't done bingo for quite a while, but if you have not seen this look, this is like the look of the month for April. Okay. The just peachy glam look. It has 3 eyeshadows, it includes, yeah, the 3 eyeshadows, the cheek color, and the compact, plus the applicators, okay? And by the way, if you do beauty bingo on Tuesday night, it's at 6 o'clock our time, West Coast time. But if you do that, you're going to learn something quick about each of these. If you haven't been to bingo for a while, they're coming up with some good new contests and stuff, some really fun stuff. So just go check it out. Bring guests if you can. If you can't, check it out anyway, so that you can find out what's going on. That if you want to participate with this, for every $50 that someone purchases, they get to choose a half price item. So when you, and Cynthia, some of you may not be doing so many of these, but well, Beth, you tell me, now you do this, don't you, the 50% items?
Yes, I do. And when they, after they've placed their order, if they've like placed over $50, I tell them they've qualified for 1. If it's over like $100, they've qualified for 2 items. Which item would you like to try out? And usually get back, they pick some more items.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right, because they want the half off. So if you're doing that now, if this is over the phone, do you just send them a text then? Because I save this in my pictures. I'm forever sending this through texting.
I usually send them a text. It's usually a text.
Right. Okay.
Because it's after 9 o'clock when I sit down to do all that.
So there's always kind of this gulp thing about, okay, gosh, I'm giving away that $38 item, the brightener, for $19. You kind of go gulp, oh gosh, I'm losing my profit. Talk to me about that.
Well, I like doing it because this way they can try the product and they can reorder it if they like it.
Absolutely. And yeah, this is just such a big key. And I know I certainly worked well for me. And I mean the lipsticks and whatever. So this is fun. And of course we've got the exfoliating powder, but we've got, I was thinking we had the new, yeah, we do have the new mineral sunscreen. So that gives you an opportunity to tell them about the new product too. So that's really kind of fun. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oops, repeat. Just quickly, if does Cynthia, you kind of are aware, I think we've talked about the $500. So when you got this opportunity and you can, and I actually, when I just warm chatter people, I usually have some of these, I just make copies and put them in my purse and hand them out and say, would you be interested in giving me your opinion for $500? You know, whether it's a waitress or someone I'm checking out at the store, or people I meet wherever, whether I'm going to a networking event or anywhere, you go to church, whatever, I say, oh, do you want to be in a drawing for $500? Here's the way you do it. I mean, it's all laid out for you. So it's pretty easy. Ruth is going to hand out 500 of them at her event.
Wow.
Just saying. Okay, you guys, we got that awesome cosmetic bag last month, but look at this bag. When you have a 600 wholesale order, you get this darling bag. It's so, oh, Beth, look at that. Beth is showing off. Wait a minute. I gotta stop this share. Okay, hold
I
on.
I
Oh,
used it
she's
last.
got it.
Beth, I wanted,
Woohoo!
Oh, I
She
love it.
got the real Mary
Hannah.
Kay. She got the real MK bag, huh?
that's the
Yeah.
official
That's the
bag.
real
Beth,
MK.
how did you get that bag?
Oh, just from ordering.
Be
Just
specific.
from placing my orders.
No, be specific. How did you, specifically,
Oh,
how
her
did you
order
earn the
was
bag?
600 wholesale.
You got a 600 wholesale order. It was cumulative. It wasn't just one order. It was, you accumulated. Okay.
Right.
So you got because that's the contest going this year. Your 600 wholesale order, you get a really cool award every single month.
And
Show
it's
it,
not jewelry.
and it's not always jewelry. It used to be always jewelry. Show it one more time, Beth. Do it.
Show us your MK.
It's down at the bottom.
It does say
Yay,
Mary
yay,
right on
yay.
there. It looks really
Yay.
cool. Oh,
It's
yes.
really nice.
Awesome. Oh gosh. I can't wait to get mine. I don't have mine yet, but it's on the way. It's on the way. So anyway, okay. Getting back to where I was. Thank you for doing that. Talk about the two people that have earned the bag, Beth and of course Lucille did, because she started as a Great Start Achiever with her initial 600 wholesale order. So we give applause to both of them. I don't know, Lucille just did her order, so she probably doesn't have it yet. But she's probably gonna, next time she sees you, Maggie, she'll probably be touting that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got some queens. Well, and Beth is going to talk with us also about how is she doing this. She had a very low $376 a week because last week it was over $1,000. Holy cow. Look at that, Beth. She is absolutely amazing. She's going to talk with us shortly about doing that. And of course, Maggie has her new Great Start qualified recruit. And so we get to applaud both of you guys for your great achievements. And wow. And it's always fun to have a lot of great achievements, isn't it? So much fun. So much fun. Now Beth is the only one that's doing this. She is recording her on Facebook, her items sold, number of items. So the goal is 15 items by the 15th. Well, overachiever Beth, 89 items by the 15th. Are you kidding? So we are going to talk about that too very shortly, and how is that happening. And then we have our goal for June, 25 new unit members, and we have two. Thank you, Maggie, for bringing us more unit members. They're taking over Connecticut now. Okay, girls, Las Vegas girls, time for us to get busy. All right. You know, Connecticut is a long way away. It's cold up there. It snows up there. You know,
But my tulips
we
are
need to
beautiful.
just like bring people into the Southwest and see who wants to be on our team, and then we could have little competitions. Wouldn't that be fun? Could have fun. Okay, a quick review. We do have people that are on target for the cruise. Look at 3 people with 19 points have already earned the cruise. Okay. And so if you want more information about that, let me know, because I will be paying for your cruise and giving you even extra benefits when we go on this cruise in November. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. While they're earning the extra anchors, you get an upgrade to the ocean view room, or a non-alcoholic package, or you can get an upgrade to a balcony room. Okay. Now we have already reserved our rooms, the 3 of us. So, but that means that you're going to get more money from me, which means I better keep selling. Okay. I better make sure I've got this money put aside. All right. Very good. If you have not seen this, pardon me?
Today's Kim's birthday. I wanted to let you know that.
Today is Kim's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was yesterday. I know I played with her, your adopted director. Yes.
Yeah.
I know, it's fun. If you have not seen this, please let other consultants know right away. There is this nasty old scam going around. This is kind of a bummer. I hate to have it, it's in the meeting, but there is a bad news scam going around that says, oh, your Mary Kay in Touch has been updated, when you know you didn't update it. Don't respond unless you actually did update it, because it
Okay.
is fake. Okay. It says, I mean, they're trying, of course, trying to get your information. Double check with your director, but seriously, I know this came up for me. I went, what? And I just blew it off and I said, no, it's not real. But not everyone is going to do that because it looks real. So be very careful as you're going into this. So finally, if we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. Isn't that a great thought? Okay, all right. Well, you know what? What I want to do is start with Cynthia. I want you to, Melissa, would you introduce Cynthia, who is your team member?
Sure. I'm very happy to see Cynthia's face and knowing that she's going to share some amazingness and her experience with her Mary Kay experience, and how she is just blossoming in her Mary Kay journey, and she has some special things to share with us. So Cynthia Williams, we have connected through our church and Bible study, and so we are also connected to a lot of people in the community, and watching her just, I don't know, beam the awesomeness that she feels about Mary Kay and spreading that with others has been really cool to watch.
Thank you, Melissa. That was a beautiful introduction. Cynthia, look at that beautiful smile. I love your smile.
Thank you. It's a
Cynthia.
pleasure to be here. I know I've met Maggie before. I just met Beth and Ruth. My wonderful recruiter, Melissa, she's wonderful to work with, and she's really been along my side since this journey of Mary Kay. She's been on my side long before Mary Kay as Sisters in Christ, but it's really good to go walk alongside with her with this journey in Mary Kay. Now, I had my first meeting or party, I should say it. I believe it was in February. And
March. It was March 9th.
Okay, March 9th. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was March.
It was March 9th. I remember it well.
I think February? Okay, you know what I did in February? I did something in February for Valentine's Day, but I'll talk about that later. The party, March 9th. I just moved to Vegas a couple of years ago, so I don't really know too many people. I have the, of course, pleasure of knowing Nancy and Melissa. Most of the people I know are from either the gym or church. So I said, I'm gonna take, use that as an opportunity. And I noticed that a lot of people, especially since COVID, they kind of hesitant to get together still. And I thought about it and I said, I don't want to use the word Mary Kay party. I felt like, knowing your audience and using the right term is essential for me, because I think Maggie spoke on it before. I'm around people who really care about me and I care about them. So it's easy for them to say yes, but it's even more easier for them to say yes to a pamper day rather than a party. Yeah. So that's going to be my new thing. I'm going to, a lot of people don't, when they hear Mary Kay and party, they know that you want to sell things, and that's great. Things that might have worked 20 years ago may not work for certain people today. So I'd like to take my lemons and turn it into pink lemonade, if you will, and use what I got. So and I did that. And I said, listen, let's come pamper yourself at my house. And I just had a few refreshments, cleared away a lot of things, and I made it look like a spa in my house. I didn't have all pictures of my family and everything. It's just, and I learned that from real estate. you stage your house to make it feel comfortable and everything. And even the people, there were a couple of people who said, well, I don't really use Mary Kay. I have my own line of skincare. Like, Maggie, you noticed that the Clinique people are very, are committed. Yeah, a lot of people who are committed to their skin cleanser or makeup, but everyone loves a good hand cream or loves to exfoliate their skin. Everyone loves a scrub, loves to feel good and smell good. So it's like, girl, come on anyway. We got some goodies. And just come fellowship with us. And even those women that said, I know I'm not gonna buy anything, bought something because of the experience that they had with sharing the product, talking about it. And as a matter of fact, because I don't know so many people, and a lot of people don't want to give me a party. So what I did is I put together my ready sell bag and I bring the party to them. So like my little coffee groups, I always bring this to church with me.
What's in it? What's in it?
Let's see. Like I said, the things that I know are going to sell. People may not want to rush to buy a foundation or a face cleanser, but man, people love this.
Yeah.
The satin hands. People love the satin hands. I got it in both. For those who don't like scents, I got non-scented, and of course I got what is this? The citrus one. And I also keep stuff like the lotion. I got the scrub. Let me get all this out. This is the
Well,
wash
you might be
lotion set.
strong. Those
What?
things are heavy.
Well, I only put a few of them in there. It's not that heavy. I have the scrub and the lotion. Those are the things that I carry with me. I can just carry a few things, and they sell like hotcakes. They sell a lot. And what I do is I bring them with me. I have my little bag where I say, hey, let me just show you this. And put it in their hands. Everyone washes their hands. Hey, you gotta wash your hands anyway.
That's
let's go check this out. And then they use it and they're like, oh my goodness. And the same thing with the satin lips. So those are the things that I keep around with me at all times, so that I can get sales like that. And the last thing that I did, I take advantage of the holidays, like Valentine's Day. Melissa and I put together some really cute sets. Look with red, and the color of the lotions, I guess, was red and pink, so it looked very, very Valentine-ish. So I brought that to the gym and sold it. Hey, it's Valentine's Day, treat yourself. So I bring the party to them, so to speak. And what I'm doing for Mother's Day is I rounded up all the men in my church. They're not going to give me a party. We all know that. So, so what I did is, Mother's Day is coming up. And don't forget. And a lot of them said, oh my goodness, that's right, Mother's Day. And I said, here's my link. Get to me and let me know what it is. And so far I got about 3 or 4 orders.
Nice.
Just for that. So I'm using what I do have to make something of it until I get to the point where people are calling me for parties, or I'm meeting people on the street. That's great. I'm working my way up to that. I want to be able to meet people on the street and say, hey, try this, and make sales like that, or give them facials and convert them from their skincare line. But until I get to that, I need to make sales, and I'm just using what I have. So.
And you are growing. You have been in the Consistency Club. I think for the first time you did Consistency Club last month, and I just saw you put another partial order in this month, so you're going to be on target for that. And so you are finding a way to build it. Are you getting a lot of online orders?
Actually, I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm not. Again, these people are close to me, and I kind of got a hook there, if you will. When I do make orders, I make big orders. I made a lot of big orders in the past, so I just have a lot of product. So what I did was I said, well, because it's you, I'm not going to charge you shipping. So if they order online, then they have to pay shipping. But if they come directly through me, of course, that's going to phase out sooner or later. The more clients I get, I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of money. But the few clients that I have, I can do that, and I can offer something like that. So I just do no shipping when they come
Or
directly to
or
me.
a gift with purchase kind of thing is kind of fun. Now, and you're originally from Boston, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought. So you've got a potential client base in Boston that can certainly be ordering on your website.
That's true. I do the out of state. That's true. I'm trying to work them, but right now, I guess I'm planting my seed here and get this to, flourish. But yeah, you're right. I have people in Georgia as well as Boston. Yeah.
So who's done, Maggie? Have you done? You do a lot of Illinois people, and you have a fair number of clients out of state. How do you work that system?
To be fair, and you guys will laugh, actually, a lot of the people from Illinois are really just church ladies that actually came to my wedding. Like, so they're like special to me, and they're like family, right? They text me. And
Oh.
honestly, I've had their credit card on file for like, what are we going on? 5, 6 years? And they're like, I want the thing I like. Like, and then they'll be like, that sample you sent me? I want that. And I'm like, so moral of the story is, if you do CDS orders, at least they keep track of the samples you send. If you send them from your inventory, write it down. Do not be like me. I do not know what lipstick color I sent them, so now I send them 3 more.
There. That is great. That is great. Well, and I have to applaud Cynthia because she actually got started in June. She's part of Melissa's original team. But then life happened, blah, 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 blah. So March 9th was really your kickoff. We did do a debut, didn't we?
In June, yes, and that
June,
went
but
well as well. That
yeah.
went well.
Yes, and we really worked together to learn how to close the sale. She went to the other room to sit down. We worked one-on-one with people to close the sale, and you did one person did a couple payments, so that system was available. Okay. So we're still working on, for some reason, we have spent quite a bit of time learning how to do the weekly accomplishment sheet, but for some reason it's not getting recorded. So we still have to keep working on that because this girl is selling. Okay. So it's going to be fun. Do you
Teacher
people
them
have
my
questions? Go ahead.
Oh, I just said teacher them my customers. It'll go right onto the sheet.
Yeah, well, we were doing that, but for some reason it's not happening yet. You're absolutely right, and we did do that. But you have to do, when you send the weekly accomplishment sheet, you have to click that final click that says send to your director.
Well, first you have to go on your accomplishment sheet and hit the word add, then send to the director.
Right, and I think the last step doesn't get on there, so we're still working on it.
Okay.
But thank you. Yes, we want to applaud Cynthia. So thank you, Cynthia, for sharing. I really appreciate that. Cynthia lives about a mile from my stepdaughter. She's about 4 miles from me. So and she runs a Bible study in her home. She's a beautiful home, and I'm really glad that you're not only on our team, but you're here with our thing tonight, and look at that dog. So thank you, Cynthia, very much. I appreciate that. Well, now I want to talk about not the dog, because the dog is not. Is that your daughter's dog or is that yours?
That's my dog.
That's your dog. Okay. So Beth, on the other hand, has been in Mary Kay for 22 years, I think, something like that. And a long customer base and how many, I just looked at it, how many do you have on your preferred customer program?
I'm not even sure. It's over 100. I know
Oh,
that.
yeah, it's well over 100, maybe 130, 140 or something. And some of those have been with you for probably 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you've got a very, very long, loyal customer base. What I wanted to talk about was what are you doing? Well, first of all, talk about your cancer care package and then how you market that to your customers, if you would.
Okay. First of all, I do the grandparents thing around the holidays, and in the spring, I do the cancer packs. And what I do is I send out an email and I just say, in honor of the family members and friends and all that who've gone through this and experienced the chemo, I'd like to do something for them. And I put together a cancer pack, which consists of a hand cream, a lip balm, and a nail brush this year. Anyway, it's
Get that
because
on Amazon?
the brushes, yes. Whenever they're going through chemo, they lose a lot of hydration. And I thought hand cream and something for their lips would be a good thing. And I just contact all my customers and tell them I'm having this drive doing it. And would they like to help donate to the local hospital? And they sponsor it for like $20 a pack. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to go and donate them to the hospital.
Okay, so you have it packaged up really cute somehow or other? Do you have one handy?
Just a moment.
Okay, cute. So that's it's a clear bag you got?
It's a
Oh,
clear
no,
bag.
it's not. It's got something on it.
Okay, they got hearts on them.
Got hearts on it.
But it's just the 3 items, and that's Easter grass in the bottom.
Okay. Do you put your card in there or put your label on the products?
I put the label on the back of the hand cream.
Okay. Now you've done this before, right, Beth?
This is my second year. Yes, I've done it before. I was trying to contact another hospital in order to see if I could, donate to them this year, but they're not calling me back. So I think I'm going to call the girl from last year because I've already got some of them going.
Okay, and so these are donated to the hospital unit where the patients are. Are you distributing these yourself, or how does that happen?
Last year she just took them and did it herself because some people could have it and some people couldn't.
Okay.
I basically play that by ear because I don't know if they want me to. It's the same way with the gift to grandparent too. I wait and see if they want me to deliver them or not.
Right. Okay. So when you talk with your customers now, so every time you post on Facebook, that's 3 items you sold. No, it'd be 2 items you sold.
It's 2 items, and if they order 2 packs, it's 4 items.
It's 4 items on the Facebook page. So that's the number of items you sold.
Hi, you all.
I know. So, all right. But the conversation, because you've got people buying 2, 3, 4, 5 sets, right?
Yes, I've had a couple people buy 5.
So they spent $100 to buy 5 of those sets from you.
And they ordered on top of it.
And then they placed their personal order?
Yeah.
Okay. So by having a special offer, something special, a unique thing that you're doing, they're remembering that they have you as a consultant and they have additional, oh yeah, that's right. I also want this, right?
Yes, I think they appreciate the community service.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. Good point.
Else.
So they like doing the donations. Now I think we have to be careful about the word donating, and you can't write it off on your taxes. There are rules around this. You cannot, and I think, I actually think there's a question legally about the word donate. I think you have to gift.
I switched to the word gift.
Yeah, we're gifting these. I mean, it's words, but I guess the legal thing is the correct words.
Yeah.
So your focus is on now. Okay, so what's happening with your profit, Beth?
I get some profit, but then I'm also like, normally it was $24 for those items. I'm only charging my customers 20.
Including tax or not?
I don't do tax.
Okay,
So
so
I'm
probably,
I'm donating the tax, and I'm donating $4 a pack.
okay. Okay, I see what you're
Whatever's
saying.
left is profit, I guess.
Okay, so you're keeping track of that. So you still are doing a donation, but it's coming out of your profits, just so people understand how the money works. Okay.
Yeah. You
Which
keep
is your
counting.
choice.
Sorry.
That's your choice then.
Yes.
To donate that. Okay, so that's a specific thing. Melissa and I have been talking a lot about different cancer care packages. Um, and I was going to find out, but I ended up not doing it yet. Ann Hansen, her mother-in-law in Iowa did a cancer care package a lot, and she was number one in Ann's unit till she passed away from cancer. But I know that was very big in her community. That maybe doing exactly what you're doing, Beth, and that is to ask people to purchase a product or a product set that will be donated to a cancer care center. Okay.
Yeah, and I also tell them that I'm going to do the packaging and the delivering. They don't have to do anything other than sponsor it.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, you're doing that part of it. Thank you. Thank you. Do people have questions about this?
Every once in a while, they just want to know exactly where it's going.
Okay. Okay.
And I usually have an answer.
Okay.
So this year I don't have an answer, but normally all the other times I've had answers.
Okay, great. Anybody else today have any questions from the peanut gallery here?
Where did you get the bag? Did you say that was a Mary Kay bag?
That was a Mary Kay bag, but I got it a long time ago, so I don't know if they still have them anymore. But you can get them on I found some on mygirlfriendshouse.com, and they've got lots of self-seal bags.
And you can find them on Amazon.
Yeah, it's hard. You can find them on Amazon too, but it's harder when it's the self seal. I'm finding it problematic. So, my girlfriend's house.
My girlfriend's house. They're at Seminar a lot.
That's a vendor. Oh gosh, we got to talk about Seminar. Let me not forget that. That is a vendor that many Mary Kay people use. It's called mygirlfriendshouse.com. Okay. And they have all kinds of bags. Maggie, do you get bags anywhere else, or you have another source?
What I like about my girlfriend's house is that once I know what sizes I need, they have kind of everything. And I find that in the past, I bought a lot of ones with like designs on it, and I find that's usually a mistake. It's easier to get clear and add pretty things because when they can't see the product, it kind of takes away from the gift basket, if you will, or whatever it is. So I've kind of gone back to like the hearts are cute. That's not so bad. But like when you get a lot of the frills or the swirls, like maybe I have a couple of those, but I try to get things that they can actually see what they're getting. Because as much as I think it's obvious what they're getting, nobody knows.
Right.
Okay.
That's why I've switched over to just simple patterns.
Okay.
Don't make me real busy.
Sometimes stars. I do like stars still. Those are, but
Yeah, they're
I'll put little fake flowers inside or silk flowers inside the bags to make them pretty, or a little bit of the straw or whatever it is. But that seems to go over a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, dollar store flowers. They work well. Yes. Okay. Good questions. Thank you. Thank you. Give Beth a hand. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that information. I want to throw in here that Melissa is also talking about a different approach, and that is, well, Melissa, tell people what it is you're wanting to do.
So this has been a long time working. As you all know, I came in for the beauty of skincare here at Mary Kay, because for me, there are a lot of options for sunscreen. There are a lot of options for makeup with sunscreen, or even like a primer with sunscreen, or our daily routine with sunscreen. It's very important to me to come back. It was so important. I wanted to come back to Mary Kay for. And the reason why is I come from a cancer-prone family that also deals with skin cancer. And so having that protection, as well as the beauty, right, with the protection is so key. And we have a product that is not creams that have cancer-causing chemicals to prevent cancer from the sun, but the cream itself is damaging and actually cancer causing, that we're putting on your skin with so many of the sunscreens. And learning how to say that in a beautiful way about self-care, a preventative for skin cancer is something that I'm trying to navigate through right now. But I want to put together a package that not only has our sunscreen now that it's back, and in such a great way, and the packaging is beautiful. I love the sunscreen itself, but also to put it with something fun to just light up someone's face as well. So I want to now push that forward, but also doing cancer packages like Beth does so that I can do both, because I can go back to my comprehensive cancer care that helped save my life and donate there. And also remind people that self-care is so important. And here we have these great, healthy products for our skin. So that's it.
Thank you. I mean, and that is the focus of wanting to sell products to anybody that are cancer preventative, specifically sunscreen products. And so that's a different approach to the whole cancer situation. And so we were brainstorming this morning about different ideas about bylines and ways to package and what. So if you were going to take a package and put together some sunscreens, what besides the new sunscreen that we have, what else might you put into a package that a customer might purchase for themselves as part of their skincare routine? Ideas.
The primer.
Okay, the foundation primer. Okay.
I do sell the primer as a protection because it actually seals in your moisturizer. And even though it's only SPF 15, and even though it's only a chemical sunscreen, it really makes sure that the moisture doesn't leave your skin, because the moisturizer just doesn't do that. You need something that literally locks it in. But Nancy,
So
I just
you're
have
getting the benefit of the sunscreen and the moisturizer. Got it.
But one thought is I've used the term a lot, safe skincare, like on hashtag safe skincare on Instagram, because we can't use the word clean skincare because there's some kind of legal ease about it.
So safe
skincare, because we're European Union certified or standardized, so that we could use that word, but I don't think we can use the word clean. So I've shied away from that, but I don't know. Maybe I should put in a question to legal to see exactly what words and terminology we can use, because I agree with you entirely. Like we don't sell carcinogens in our products. That's a really big deal. So but how do we say that in a legally appropriate way, right? Like you got me there, guys. I am definitely not a lawyer, but that would be a worthwhile question I could put in by email to corporate. And so usually they're really quick to get back to me, and I can share that on either the Face group and with Nancy directly, so that way you guys can see it too. Because I was really gung-ho about that, and then someone told me about the legalese behind it, and I was like, oh shit, lawyers. Not that they're not good humans, but you know what? Like there's so many different ways to see the situation. I don't know the right words. So sorry, derailed.
No, it's good.
I mean, those are issues. Yeah. So we're working on getting this created. And of course it has to be a price point that's going to be appealing also, because the new sunscreen is already $38. So what, would people put $50 towards a sunscreen package that is going to focus on the UVB, UVA protection? I mean, these are questions that we've been bouncing around.
Too bad we didn't have the lip gloss, the lip protector still, because that
I
would have
know
been
we used to have that fabulous lip protector. Yeah, I know.
That's gone.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you, Melissa, for sharing that. Give her a hand, because I really appreciate that so much. That Oh,
Ruth, I love it. The round of applause.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love it for all of you guys. I love it. I love it. It's great. Real quick, I want to talk just a moment about seminar, and then Ruth has a closing for us. The seminar, okay, seminar, if you have not been there, Maggie and Beth and I have been, this is 3 years. This will be our 3rd year together. Beth has been to seminar many times. We got stories about that. That was Beth has got a really great story about the first time we were at seminar together, but that's another story. We're going to be going to Dallas. It is the end of July. I don't remember right now specifically the dates. You can find it on In Touch, and I'll start posting more about it. But it is an incredible experience to be at seminar. And I guess in the future, I'm going to ask Maggie and Beth to talk about it. You can sign up on April 24th, I believe. I believe it's April 24th.
29th.
Pardon me?
29th.
Oh, is it the 29th? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I wrote
April
it on the
29th. Okay, so we can sign up. And we have, I've joined in with Kristen Sharp. She's a delightful national sales director. So we are part of her room block, which will probably, actually she doesn't know 100%, but probably be at the Omni Hotel, which is connected to the convention center, which means you don't have to walk outside, which means you don't have to take a bus to the convention center, etc. It's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. And I put something on Facebook about the idea of if you sell so many skincare sets, your profit will pay for your trip to Dallas. Just throwing that out there. But it's just an amazing experience. We really would love to have a whole group there. Ann and I are already talking about what we're going to do about awards. Ann and I, we've got an event going on. We're doing a trash it party on Saturday, just local. So Ann and I, Ann's another high I. You should hear our conversations. It's pretty crazy. We are all over the place, and we always end up getting things done. So anyway, we have a really good time. And I would love to talk to you more about it in the future. But just one more thing, and that was that went in and out of my head. It was seminar, and then it was, oh, I know, next time, our next meeting. Now, our next meeting is not going to be for 3 weeks. It's going to be it's going to be even longer than that, May 7th, okay? Because April 30th is a Tuesday, but that'll be the 5th Tuesday. So May 7th will be our next meeting. And I think we are rounding up and getting some people skilled at our social media skills. Is that right? So
are you changing to Tuesday? Are you changing to Tuesday?
Oh, gosh, you are so right. You know what? I do a meeting 1st and 3rd Tuesday, and no, I'm not switching to Tuesdays. What is wrong with me? Okay.
What, Nancy? What day is today? Tell us.
And I told you I was doing better, didn't I? No, I
love you, Nancy.
Thank you, Rose. No, it'll be the 2nd of May. Oh gosh, May 2nd. Okay. There's new skincare coming. I can show it to you. May 2nd. I'm going to show it to you. Yes, May 2nd. So we're going to be developing skills and learning more about social media, because Mary Kay is expanding what we can do. Now we can do TikTok, you can do advertising on Facebook, and a bunch of stuff that I still don't understand. But there are modules on Mary Kay in Touch if you can find them. And thank you, Lucille, for doing a lot of work with me on Zoom to find all these training modules that are available for new consultants and all of us. So I could actually find it, but I'm not going to, I don't want to run late here. I'm already running a little bit late. So Ruth, give us a nice, wonderful close, okay?
Okay. I've got one that I found a lot of them, but I've got like 7 or 8, but I'm picking and choosing. And one was by Lucille Ball. I love this. And then I'll go to a Mary Kay Ash one. Use a makeup table with everything close at hand and don't rush. Otherwise, you'll look like a patchwork quilt.
Oh, I love that.
Good.
I said, how appropriate that I found that. And then the best one, well, one of two. I'll do two of the Mary Kay, Ash. There are two things people want more than sex and money: recognition and praise.
Mm.
Sandwich every bit of criticism between two slices of praise.
That's beautiful.
Ah,
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
can go on.
Some of the wisdom of Mary Kay. Thank you, Ruth. Give her a hand.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing
I'll have
that.
more for you next time.
All right, that sounds wonderful. Our closer, well, there's a whole thing about it. Anyway, you guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you so much for being here, for being present, and for sharing all your thoughts in your heart. Okay, because we are the beam of what we do out there in the world, and we represent Mary Kay. So how fortunate we are. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the month, and let's go find how many new people can we help get started, how many new customers, and I love you all. Take care.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.